Anyway, hey Owen, how come you never responded to become one with Dingus?
So I was out of town this weekend, and
Ah,
so I
shit.
didn't even see it until I got in yesterday.
I just stumbled across that.
Stop asking me how the stream went.
Who is Dingus, though?
Become one with Dingus.
Become one with Dingus. I did appreciate it.
Thank you.
I need to.
The Madden GIF Raider was a wonderful, fucking, obviously, easily taken advantage of thing.
Yes.
Was that what that was?
Yeah, in one of the games, man was like, what if we give you a set of, like, little dances or poses and backgrounds, and you can make your own text and make your own GIFs with your favorite Madden characters, and by that, I mean human beings in real life.
I prefer to think of them as characters.
But also, a lot of the time, they were just characters, because there's one that I saw around the same time that was a Bears player wearing number 69 that just said, like, I came, and then he, like, jumped up and thrusted, and then there were fireworks behind him.
The crab wiki? How long?
It's like 2013, 14.
Oh, what? It's quite a while ago.
I already ate.
Game.
I bet I can
Are you
find
guys cool with continuing my hunt for a Rathian ruby?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll post that then. Or would you rather? Does someone else need to post
No,
it?
I literally posted it
Fuck. Okay.
before. I posted it like a minute ago.
Oh, damn it. All right. Well, I'm just gonna join yours.
So to answer your question, no, I'm not fine with it.
Okay.
There he is.
I appreciate the honesty.
Is he? And where is he?
In the Discord?
There he is.
Yeah,
I came.
he sure
I
did.
don't see the GIF operating, but
Oh shit, it isn't
I
jiffing.
assume it does.
What a ripoff.
Oh, mine's jiffing.
Yours is jiffing?
Huh.
Mine
Mine is
isn't.
not. Mine is not jiffing. Let's see if I open the original. It's still not jiffing.
His junk is very stretchy.
Same.
Oh, are you looking at Become One with Dingus?
Yeah.
We were talking about
No,
I
we're
Came,
talking
which was
about
just
I Came.
posted.
Oh, you're talking about I came. Yeah, he's not jiffing for me
Shit.
either.
Shit. Fine, I'll download the image instead of copying it. Save image as I came.
Save it image as HTML.
Hitmel.
As Hitmonchan.
Web as web.
How come things I download from the internet never end up in the folder that it opened? Fucking computers, man.
They suck.
Wait, before you leave. Discord.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
There he goes.
Honestly, I kind of prefer the still image.
Him just
It's
looking
much
a
more
little
menacing that
disgruntled.
way.
Yes.
I came.
It
Came.
leaves more to the imagination.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking again with this shit.
I did enjoy rewatching or watching the upload where Tim was showing off his rocket dog and on, on my end just like spazzing out.
I know. I looked fine on Chris's screen, so
Yeah.
That was a very
Yeah, I don't know
piss-heavy
why.
episode.
You
I don't
liar.
know,
Episode.
like maybe it was just the angle I was looking at it at, but it was very funny.
Why'd you lie to us, Owen?
Oh, also, Tim, I did use YouTube's built-in editing software to
Oh?
trim out about a minute of the awkward beginning to that one.
oh, of the other.
So now it begins right before you chime in. And then there's a
Okay.
minute of me talking to myself, but thinking that you would be able to hear me.
This is a crime.
Wow,
You should have been given the full video.
Extremely usable, user-friendly,
Where are you guys going?
and helpful.
All
I don't
of
know.
you-
I'm collecting some shit.
Yeah, let me get my bugs.
I was getting bugs.
Fucking love
Yeah,
when
my
this guy gets
bugs.
bugs.
I was eating bugs.
Well, good try. Well, good try.
You don't talk to me.
Did your bugs help you, asshole?
Listen. That did like a 100th of my health each time. I'm going to keep wire bugging back into it no matter what. Like right now. I'm coming back. I didn't get poisoned? Don't know why.
You've solved the secret.
That's what they say.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everyone says it. You solved the secret. It's America's catchphrase. This is a short goddamn Rathian.
It is pretty itty bitty.
Teeny weeny?
Yellow. No,
Anyway.
I'm stopping.
Oh. I was gonna be
Why,
like,
though?
I was gonna say like scaly whaley or something. I couldn't.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Leather plated.
Ow.
Bikini.
What was that horrible abomination that Tumblr created about Doctor Who and like something else?
Super Hulock?
Super Hulock. That's the
Oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
They love that with Sherlock.
That horrible
And also
abomination created by
Supernatural.
Tumblr, like all of Tumblr.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right, that's the super part.
Correct.
Because it's not
Hey.
super on its own.
If there's one thing that Tumblr is good at, it's being unabashedly extremely cringy.
Yes.
Not in a fun way.
No.
But also not in like maybe not in a fun way, but also not in like an extremely toxic way.
Yeah, not in a
Yeah.
harmful way.
If that makes sense. Yeah.
It's just like you look at it and you're like, I wish I'd rather didn't.
But also, like, I don't know, good for people who are just unabashedly excited about things they enjoy. I don't know.
Right. Unless
Now, I
it's
don't know if I extend that to Tumblr users.
unless it's fucking the one slur. Or fucking the one slur, fucking the one slur.
The what?
Yeah, there was some one slur stuff going on.
Do is Chris and I the only ones who know about this, or
No, I'm
Probably.
aware.
Is that like
Okay.
a fucking Dr. Seuss thing?
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes, the Dr. Seuss character, yes.
yeah, from
That
the
one, so-
Lorax.
yeah, that one slur?
You know the Lorax about the one about conservationism.
Yeah.
Now,
The
what
one
if there
about
was
the
a
one slur
twink?
fucking himself. What if there's a twink, except the twink also had another twink that was also him and
To-
could fuck.
To this day, I do not know how the twink applies to the Lorax.
Neither do I. I did not see that film.
I'm like, I thought this was just about people in like the general humanity at all chopping down trees, not like not this twink.
Not the Monopoly Man, but twink version.
Yeah, so like Mr. Mr. Uncle Bones Moneybags or whatever his name is,
Yeah.
but like, oh man, he's fucking skinny, guys, and he has a bad haircut.
Speaking of cringe, that movie is terrible.
Is
I
it?
believe you.
Did that come out when you were working there?
Yeah, it was pretty
Working
rough.
at the
When you were
Lorax.
working in the Lorax's forest?
Yeah.
I'm the Lorax. I
Everyone
speak for
kept
the
coming in
trees.
singing
This is
cringy
Owen. He
songs.
speaks for me.
This is Owen. He'll take your tickets.
Yeah, all further dialogue will be operated through Owen, my compatriot here. No
Yeah.
questions.
Oh, and the usher at Cinemark in Stratford Square Mall.
Oh, well, I didn't get poisoned,
happened
and
there?
I did smack it out of the sky.
Well, that's
Hey.
important.
This thing has had a bad time.
Sure
Good.
has. No, the opposite. I'm still poisoned, huh?
I'm also still poisoned.
I don't remember.
I really
what
thought that
the
was going to go
movie
away.
Really just undrinkable.
Oh,
Stop!
ring around the goddamn Rosie.
Oh, who cut the tail off? Was that what happened in the sky?
No, that happened
think
after the
so.
sky.
Huh.
I can just.
What's the other?
He's just going to try and Wyvern fire as often as possible, it seems.
Basically,
I'm still of the impression that there should be like some joke gun lance, like the corn cob or something, where it just you could Wyvern fire endlessly and it does like no damage, but you
Yes.
can do it.
I absolutely agree. Like the one benefit should be this Wyvern Fire does not disrupt your team.
Ah,
No, it's just really tough to team.
Well, you guys are my team, so you'd have to deal with
for
it. Because I would just use that.
Monster is like 90% of like make your team just deal with it.
Oh, hey, look what's ready again.
Is this a KO or is this just a drop? Yeah, it looks like a KO.
It was actually a TKO.
Get paralyzed again, please. Haha, like the video game.
What?
There he goes.
Tim, a
Gee.
TKO is a very real thing.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a technical knockout. It's a boxing term.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what.
like a video game.
Yeah. Like jacking box.
Like punch box.
Punch Maguchi.
Please punch
And
Muguchi.
it's compatriot Jack out.
Jack out.
And it's compatriot Jacko from Guilty Gear Stride, DLC Pack 2.
Oh. No.
She's from.
Here's how
You
you
know what
win.
DLC? Or is this just a joke?
No, she was the second DLC character.
Jacko?
Yeah, the name is Jacko on that one.
Yeah, and
Which
you know
I guess
her.
it's
Do you
also
know?
Jacko Lantern?
Also, her crouch is just her sticking her ass in the
Yeah.
air and breaking her
That is-
damn spine.
That is how Japan likes to do things
Yes.
I've looked
in
up this
regards
character.
to women.
Her name is Jacko Valentine, as opposed to Jacko Lantern, which is a real missed opportunity, guys.
Eric Jeter's kind of plays.
Well, she
Bring it back.
she comes from a line of characters from the series that its last name are Valentine, and they're like super powered lady women with different powers, but they were all actually kind of like homunculi made by this one guy who's just named in the lore. His name is just that man, which
Wait,
is
does
just pretty
Guilty Gear
good.
rule?
It's that man.
Yeah,
Wait, was everyone right about Guilty Gear?
gives me strong like comic book vibes, and I'm starting to kind of like it.
To say like,
I mean,
this is also the same franchise with Saul Bad Guy, right?
this is true.
comic books are anime is just comic books, like on a very literal level.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's just maybe a little more unabashed in certain ways, but reserved in other ways.
Yeah.
How did the luck of the ruby go?
It didn't.
Ruby.
It's just like
Ruby
the Irish.
by Rooster Teeth.
All right, I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a long time.
Genlock. What? I don't remember that show.
What?
I'm trying to remember like the robot
Oh,
show. It was Genlock.
Yeah, that sounds right. Their bad robot show that no one cared about.
Featuring Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah, it did have Michael B.
Was he?
Jordan in it.
Hmm.
Christ almighty.
Is Ruther's teeth like still big?
I highly doubt it.
Not nearly as big as they were in like the early 2010s, especially because recently there was a lot of
Sex stuff, probably, right?
yeah, there were some sex crimes.
Yep.
I am shocked and appalled.
Mm.
I cannot believe that a mid 2000s gaming YouTube channel was engaged in awful sexual activity.
Yeah, the bad
Yeah.
part is it was by like a guy who's I mean, it turns out sadly now expected a guy whose shtick was mild-mannered dad who loves his wife.
That is pretty expected now.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm sorry to like bring it back, but I'm currently looking at the cast for Genlock, and it is stacked.
Is
So,
it what?
It is what?
It is
there-
packed, did you say?
I said stacked, which I believe is a
Stacked, oh, no.
term. It is Michael B. Jordan, also David Tennant,
I'm
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
also Dakota Fanning, also Maisie Williams,
I don't know who Macy
What?
Williams is.
What? The Game
one
of
of the main
Thrones?
characters of Game of Thrones.
Who
What?
did they trick?
And what is this for?
This is the Rooster Teeth anime that they made
Oh.
like 3 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
It has to be more than that, right?
Like it falls off
I
pretty
don't
heavily
know.
from there, but honestly, like those four, like I
That's
would
like
expect
a decent amount of name power.
Those
would
4
expect-
already is like millions.
if
Yeah.
those four are like your top billing, that would be like a blockbuster. If it was a
That's
movie.
like a normal. That's like a Netflix loadout for
Yeah.
like a show that they are trying hard to, advertise and everything.
Yeah, like whatever the fuck that stupid one was with Jaden Smith.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
Saw,
Yeah.
I saw,
Luckily, it also seems like culture forgot about that.
Yeah. They just swept it under the rug.
I saw a commercial for what appeared to be a Planet Earth series show that will be on a Planet Earth style show that will be on Disney Plus. Only it's with Will Smith and it's called Welcome to Earth. And I'm like, that you're not allowed to do that.
No.
Like, do you own the rights to be able to do that?
I don't care if I don't give a shit who owns the rights. They're not allowed to do that.
But also, why do I give a shit about Will Smith talking about Earth?
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah.
It's me, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
I love how Owen's response to that was just, yeah. All right. So
That's
I'm
I would say
being a
while
sticky
watching it.
gunner. I'm being a sticky gunner this time, so I apologize for any of the knocking around, but hopefully that will mean this gets done quick.
It was getting done pretty quick, I thought.
I mean, it was, but even quicker. And also, I haven't done this in
All right,
like
I guess
probably 100 hours.
Look, we can coexist, but it's one golf swing for every explosion.
I don't think so. You owe me like 3 golf swings right now.
Yeah, you got 3.
All right, where the hell? There it is.
It's probably gonna go along the same lines, going back to that Will Smith show, as the fucking Jeff Goldblum show that was terrible.
Jeff
Oh,
Goldblum had a show?
what?
Did the
Was
one
it
that
a?
was on Disney Plus where it's like Jeff Goldblum does things, and it's like
that-
literally the entire like there's a whole episode where he just talks to people who like sneakers. And
See,
goes,
oh,
and-
yeah, I do remember that kind of.
what?
I mean, that mostly just sounds like you aren't the audience, like
But who is the audience?
sneakerheads.
People who
Huh?
like Jeff Goldblum.
Well, but that was. I don't imagine that was the entire plot. That was probably just one episode, right?
I mean, that was one episode, but still, it was just him randomly like picking a topic and then like,
Yeah,
wow,
so it's
look
just
at these shoes.
yeah,
These
it's
are-
just
I do feel
Jeff
like Jeff
Goldblum talking to
Goldblum is
hobbyists.
probably best used sparingly.
yeah, it was
That's
just.
true.
He had nothing insightful. Like there could have been a show without Jeff Goldblum. I guess is what I was trying to get at. Like he had no insightful things to say about anything that was happening. He kind of just seemed like he was there for shits and giggles, which probably he was.
probably he was. Maybe he had an interest and was just
coffee
bad at
where it's
conveying
just-
that. You hear about this Aaron Rodgers shit?
Yeah, that he has
Yeah.
COVID.
Did you hear more about that Aaron Rodgers shit?
But
All
he,
about like how he was told that it's worse if you're vaccinated or some shit.
Did you hear
No, how
more about this? Like,
yeah, that he lied about his vaccination status to the NFL, and
Oh no!
Oh, I did not hear that.
oh,
part.
it gets worse and worse.
and then
Well, that
when
makes
when
sense why
asked
they
to like
pulled all
just
of his State Farm ads, then.
yeah, and then he was like essentially asked to like why he didn't do it, and he handed them like 500 pages of Joe Rogan transcripts.
Oh, wait, like actually Joe Rogan, or
I
He did
think
like
it was part of
literally?
it.
I don't know the details of what his quote 500 pages of research
Yeah.
entailed, but I will know he did take the horse dewormer because of quote his good
Oh,
friend
no.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I did hear that he did the Vitter medicine or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Wow, he's a total
Ivermectin.
fucking conservative loon, isn't
Oh
he?
yeah, no, but before that, he's all like, "But the left will try and cancel me, and the right will try and champion me. But I'm just a free thinker who sits in the middle. I'm a free thinker whose thoughts just happen
he
to
is-
align with the rights and also Joe Rogan."
So he is literally Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
a carbon copy of that man.
yeah.
Not to be confused with that man from Guilty
From
Yeah,
Gear
Guilty Gear,
Strive.
of course. I keep them separate in my head. What else was there with the Joe Rogan? There was something else. Jordan, do you remember?
Nope.
Shit. Well, rest assured.
It was stupid.
Rest assured, this summer, football fans were like, hell yeah, Aaron Rodgers. He's just a weird guy who, like his family is weird to him, so he just tries to, like, be not toxic and leave them alone. And then, like, in one sit-down interview where he was just allowed to talk without interruption, he ruined his entire legacy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that what just... It was in an interview?
It was on the Pat McAfee show, I think, and
Oh.
former kicker for the Colts.
Good old Pat McAfee, yeah.
Yeah. And he was just like, well, people want you to address, like, the COVID thing, so go ahead. And then, like, Aaron Rodgers just talked uninterrupted for, like, 20 minutes, and it got worse and worse.
When was this? Recently?
It's
Yeah.
like 2-3 days ago.
Assumption is that Pat McAfee is also a shithead, but I kind of like him just like handing more and more rope that Aaron Rodgers is tying into a noose to hang
Yes.
himself.
Yeah.
Because like it'd be one of those things where like I could totally see Pat McAfee like agreeing with him, but like from the sound of it, he's just like, hey, just say what you want, and I'm not going to interrupt you, which sometimes is the best way to do it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yike.
Yeah.
I
Anyway.
mean, I'm not shocked at all.
No.
Like,
Oh, no, I'm not
really?
No,
If
no
he,
one
like-
should be. He's a professional football player.
Yeah. He's a white professional football player.
Yeah.
It means he has a total sum of 2 brain cells. One of them is in the middle of getting knocked out.
Well, not for him, because he has had a long and illustrious career. If he is ever looked at wrong, he throws a bitch fit.
That's true. And then 7 flags are thrown.
Yeah. And so, like, him getting canceled is just the first time in his entire adult life he is facing a consequence.
Yeah.
Which is just people saying, I don't like you.
Yeah.
You suck ass, actually.
Yeah, you're actually a fucking idiot.
Well, you're a fucking idiot.
There was also a little bit of, who is he dating? He's dating an actress.
He was dating Olivia Munn.
Oh,
And Shailene Woodley at one
Who
point.
is-
All right, because of the whole Mulaney thing.
Yeah.
I mean, not because of, but
That was a while ago, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
but we talked about it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Shailene Woodley was a...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
But I don't know if that's still a thing or not. That was a while ago.
In any case, I also saw, because of the Aaron Rodgers thing, she is likewise an anti-vaxxer, but in the stupid opposite direction, which is, I believe in crystals and shit.
Oh.
Which one? Olivia Munn?
No,
Shailene Woodley.
Ah, well, that doesn't really surprise me
That doesn't
Not
surprise
at all.
me.
for some reason. Mainly that she is in nothing anymore and no one seems to give her roles.
Yeah. I mean, once the
Okay, this is ready.
Divergent series met its gruesome end, I think.
in the middle of it.
Doing anything. Yeah.
She was a star for a while there, but I guess
was.
that's.
I apologize
mistake
to
that-
anyone who gets hit by this.
Tim,
There
I
we
stopped
go.
apologizing long ago. Fuck you.
That's one. That's two.
A one. A two.
Two.
Oops! I accidentally fired another one on accident. Did anyone get hit by that one?
No.
No.
All right.
No.
Where are you
dude.
going? Oh, I should sharpen. I am on green.
And remember when
I
like
need
teen
smokes.
dystopian novels were like really big for a while?
They were very
Yeah,
big.
and then
Began
society
Hunger
went,
Games.
good thing there are no lessons to learn from these.
Yeah.
moved
and
on.
the market got absolutely oversaturated with them. Did you like did you like Hunger Games? Here's the Divergent series. Did you like the Hunger Games but didn't like the Divergent series? Here's the Maze Runner.
Maze Runner,
So on and so forth.
the film that kid almost died trying to make.
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
Wait, what?
That one, like the main character in the Maze Runner series, like he was filming the third one and he almost died by like falling off a moving truck and like breaking both of his legs or something.
Fucking Tom
And they had
Cruise
this-
Jr.?
No, but see, Tom Cruise is also the producer of all the shit that he does insane stuff in. This
Yeah.
kid was probably just told to do this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tom Cruise is actually insane, and
That's true. And
Therefore,
that
if-
kid was just a kid.
yeah,
I get the feeling
if
that
Tom
Tom
Cruise
Cruise died-
dies, yeah, he
He
would
would
probably
probably
be
be-
okay with it, and everyone else should be as well.
Yeah, it's something like
It is
like
true.
a taken off to Valhalla kind of situation.
I have a
with that one.
conspiracy. I have a
Yeah.
conspiracy theory.
Okay, here it comes.
He knows this is his only way out of Scientology.
Fucking die
I'm
on
gonna
the-
die one of these times. I swear to God.
He's either gonna die because the Scientology people are gonna fucking murk him, or he's gonna die on his own terms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You stop sending us all the good Mission Impossible money. We're coming to get you.
yeah, I believe it. He's whisked away to the afterlife where he jumps out of planes without parachutes, and then dies, and then feasts all night, and then every day he jumps out of more planes.
Maybe it's just because it isn't like in the current mainstream the same way it was in the 90s, but like I feel like people don't talk about how one of the primary voice actors for The Simpsons is bonkers into Scientology.
I think most people just don't care if you're not
Oh my
like. Oh yeah, he just fell out of the
Did anyone
sky.
see that?
No. Just happened.
I sticky ammoed it out of the sky, and the delay made it drop like way later.
Yeah, I saw it. It was great.
We gotta
saying
drop
that's
the
the clip.
load.
Yeah, I
Um,
also should say that.
I get the feeling that like generally people really don't care if you're into Scientology as long as like you're not like a weirdo about it.
Well, I feel like so
So
many
fucked
people
up.
are just because they're like given money to be a representative of Scientology.
Yeah. And also,
And,
no
like-
one cares about The Simpsons anymore.
This is also
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Well, and like
No.
if you really think about it, none of like the Simpsons, big Simpsons voice actors were ever like mainstream stars.
Yeah,
Right,
I mean,
generally
Jim
voice
Carrey
actors are
kind
not
of-
like
Yeah, like they were.
Alright.
Simpsons was the biggest show on television for a while, and I don't think most people could name like Homer's
Hill?
voice actor. Yeah, got
Dan
there eventually.
Castellaneta.
Well, yes, you can. Good job, but
Nancy
because
Cartwright.
You've
Hank
also watched
Azaria at least
500
has, like-
episodes of it.
I watched
A
like
big-
60.
Oh, is that it? No, there's no way. You said you watched like 7 seasons of it or something.
I watched. You're right. Those probably
I
were
guess you
20 episodes a season, weren't they?
you probably were closer to like 100 to
Probably
150
150-ish, maybe.
at
Okay.
most.
At most, yeah.
I thought you got like
because-
halfway through it or something.
Oh God, no.
How many
Halfway-
seasons are there?
Like fucking 38.
Oh Christ Almighty! Yeah, see that was the context I was missing.
Yeah,
No, I
it-
watched like a reasonable sitcom's worth of episodes, and then a couple more that I was told were good still in like the season people waffled on with whether or not it was still good.
Before deciding, no, this is not good anymore. For
Pretty
the
much.
subsequent seasons.
Which is what season? What is it? 8 or 9? That's considered like the last kind of good season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
think people-
8 is generally considered the last good season, and then some people will say season 9, some people won't.
yeah, season 10 is generally people are like, okay, this isn't a very good show.
Hmm.
Who's the voice actor who popped on for a few seasons, like 3 through 6 or something like that, who people are like, when he was around, that was the golden age.
Not sure.
I think he voiced the monorail guy.
I do not know what that means.
Yeah.
The monorail episode is a good episode of television.
Yeah.
Yeah, how fast did that go? That definitely went faster.
Butch Hartman?
Butch Hartman, yeah.
Or Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman.
Butch
Yeah,
Hartman is
animated.
Butch Hartman
Butch
is
Hartman
Fairly
is a
Odd
freaking
Parents.
Fairly Odd
Yeah.
Parents guy, yeah.
Are they related?
Who
Phil
everyone
Hartman.
roasts nowadays.
Are they related?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Fuck
Phil
you.
Hartman was.
An actual funny person.
Yeah, I'm fortunate
Rest in peace.
how his whole thing went.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm unfamiliar.
Basically, isn't it just that he plagiarizes a lot of stuff on Twitter, or is it more than that?
No,
Oh, no, we're talking about Phil Hartman
Phil
getting
Hartman.
murdered by his wife.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
His wife was a pretty hardcore drug addict, and she killed him in like a drug fueled like psychotic episode.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh.
It yeah.
This week on
at one
True
point-
Crime Files.
John Lovett fist fought I can't remember his name, the really drugged out like Hollywood guy,
Oh Jesus. That
because he's the guy who got her hooked on stuff.
Oh, really?
And,
Oh,
yeah,
the really drugged out Hollywood guy.
like the really drugged out Hollywood guy.
that's so
Um,
non-specific.
Oh,
It is
I know.
non-specific, but I kind of know who you're talking about. I'm trying to think. Is this someone who had like brothers and stuff that were also actors?
Andy Dick.
Yeah, Andy Dick.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Sandy Dick?
A mediocre actor.
Yeah. His
like a-
entire shtick is that he's always high on heroin.
Yeah.
Like even in the roles that he plays.
Yeah. He generally just plays a piece of shit and is also a piece of shit in real life. So
Well, anyway, I assume you did not get one.
no, I did not.
Hey, Doug's playing
apparently
Pokemon Unite.
Unite.
Mhm. Apparently, though, John Lovett smashed Andy Dick's face into a bar.
That's what I'm
pretty
saying.
cool.
No, that's what happened. It was partly because he had gotten Phil Hartman's wife like on drugs and was very did not really see a problem with the way things went.
Yeah.
I put up another method.
Anyway, let's move on from that.
Wow, this
Did you
is
say
a
you
very,
got it on?
very, very
not.
sad series of paragraphs on Wikipedia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a pretty
Bummer.
unfortunate situation. Especially because I think she was like clean for a while, and like
Yeah, and that was the whole thing. Was like it
was like a
Dick
relapse.
was blamed for like making her relapse.
yeah,
To be fair, though, she like I don't know if you ever would expect someone to just go on a psychotic episode and murder their husband, but
that's like the thing people use to like they like play up like how dangerous drugs are, and it's just like and then the one time it actually happened.
yeah.
Fun.
Butch Hartman made Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, he was the
Yes.
one that he's Danny Phantom, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and
That's
also
Butch.
Furry Puppy Show, whatever it was called.
Yeah, the one where everyone roasts all of his character designs in because they suck.
Yeah. What was that one called? It was like
Tough Puppy.
Tough Puppy. Yeah. One of the millions of TV shows that Gray Griffin is voiced in.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize we were. I was getting
Playing
sad.
a video game.
Yeah,
Or
no, I
Grey
was just being sad over here. Sorry.
It's okay. Stop.
Oh, Butch Hartman. What a card. I don't know. That guy seems like a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, he is weirdo.
I think that's really all it is.
Mm-hmm.
He seems like one of those guys that, you know, like has a big fan following, and man, probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he has done anything actually abhorrent, but definitely seems like he could if given the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
like a Vic Mignogna type, you know.
Yeah. For sure. Grey Delisle has to be like getting up there in like the amount of shows or like different things she's voiced in, because I feel like she's been in the voice acting business for like 30 years at this point.
I know, yeah. Like all of our entire lives, basically.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
so
Fairly
she's
Odd
been
Parents
active
Price.
since 1983.
Oh my god,
that
how
song.
old is she?
She's only 48.
What?
What?
Yeah, so she's literally been doing this since she was like 10 years old.
Huh. She also seems like she'd probably be weird, but like has never done anything weird. So
Yeah.
I just assume they're all weird.
yeah, I think that's fair.
Mm.
I feel like any voice actor who's been in the industry since the 90s, honestly, she's kind of an exception because she's actually quite talented and everything. But like, I feel like a lot of just like weird randos who were like roommates with the producer of a show, like used to be the voice actors back then.
Yeah.
I.e. Funimation.
Back when you could get away with real like nepotism.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
we're
the
soft
industry, yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah, we should really go back to when like it was just straight up you had to have a connection. I think that was better.
We should go back to the day where
Nepotism is just too subtle now.
where Funimation was sitting on the license for Dragon Ball Z, but they're like, actually, but we want to do soundtrack. Actually, there's this guy who I'm rooming with right now who plays keyboard. How about he writes the soundtrack for 75 episodes of this show?
Is that really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was a random lawyer who wrote the entire soundtrack for the American release of Dragon Ball.
Is it good?
It's kind of iconic for the era.
Yeah.
Like good might be a strong word for it. I don't know. Like I've got nostalgia for it, definitely.
Yeah, I was gonna say my view of it is absolutely rose tinted, so I don't know if I'm.
But like, even if I didn't like it that much, I also don't like the original score for Dragon Ball. It kind of
the original
sucks.
score.
Which was probably also written by somebody's roommate, if we're being honest.
No, that one was some guy who wrote a lot of Japanese television things, but a lot of like Super Sentai type things, which you would think kind of works, but I don't know. It just sounds pretty lame.
Yeah. Well, and it's like they wrote
And a lot of reused shit.
and used the same 15 over 291 episodes.
I think that's probably the biggest thing. Every major moment is emphasized by the exact same cue like 50 times.
How very shonen of them.
This is true. I mean, you know that was like the first shonen, right?
Yes.
How dare they fall victim to
How
such
very-
tropes?
How...
How dare it create everything?
Honestly, I think Dragon Ball is just. I mean, they should have known, right? Like they just walked right into those pitfalls.
That's why I really can't blame JoJo for much of its bullshit, at least early on, because it was like strangely right at the beginning of shonen as a genre as well.
Yeah. But basically, once you hit. Well, I don't know. Because all of the first ones that were like actually written relatively recently were like the Steel Ball Run and the newest one, whatever JoJo Lion is.
Yeah, I do not know. I just assumed all of them maybe before.
No, come back.
Maybe before part 3. Like maybe part 1 and 2 were like that really early shonen era. And then I imagine part 3 was the 90s, right?
Part 3 was the very late 80s, early. Well, no, I think, part 3 was the early 90s.
Okay.
And then part 4 was written also in the early 90s because JoJo fans try and they get upset when people say that Koichi's stand looks like Cell, and they're like, actually, it was like it showed up in the manga before Cell made his like anime appearance or something. It's like, okay, guys, please calm down.
I mean, yeah, that's fair though.
Meanwhile,
But, like,
Hunter x
timelines-
Hunter.
in the manga before that, so I don't know what they're.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Meanwhile, Hunter x Hunter in 2000 definitely
Yeah.
copped Cell's whole shit.
Yeah.
Except that arc probably started like even in the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Then again, it goes on hiatus every minute, so I have no idea when anything
That
came
arc
out in
actually
that
just
franchise.
started. It's an FMA03 situation.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, about 3 episodes of the Hunter x Hunter show are canon.
That's an appropriate amount of stuff to be canon, I think.
Yeah.
No, so maybe the manga's good then.
Oh, fucking calm down.
The art is terrible.
Yeah, it's true. The art is really, really bad.
Which is why I don't think anyone reads the Yu Yu Hakusho manga either.
Oh, is it bad in that too?
I mean, the Yu Yu Hakusho manga is definitely better.
I
I,
thought-
don't know if it was just.
Yeah, I
like,
thought it was like specifically Hunter x Hunter that looked like real bad.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder if he just got more creative license since Yu Yu Hakusho was such a big hit, so they didn't edit it as much.
I can't believe
I
I
don't
watched
know.
all of both Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter. What's the
And
fuck?
those are
What's my
hardly
fucking
enjoyed
problem?
a minute of it. They are made by the same guy, yeah.
Mhm.
Fascinating.
He is married to
Yeah.
the Sailor Moon girl, author,
Yeah.
Good for them.
mangaka.
I hope they're happy.
So really, he
Woman.
never needs to do anything ever.
Yeah, neither
Yeah.
of them do.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
true. Now
Sailor
neither of
Moon
them do. But
made
at the
more
time,
money than, like anything.
at the time of Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho, he could basically do whatever the fuck he wanted because he was married to the woman with like the most popular manga on the planet, maybe at that point,
Yeah,
other than
For a
Dragon
while
Ball.
there, Sailor Moon was the most popular media franchise on Earth.
Mm.
Sanrio still might have had a beat.
Sanrio's
Kitty-
always
Hello
popular
Kitty
from
never-
background.
It's just
Hello Kitty will fuck up a bitch.
yeah, it's,
Hello Kitty is not a media franchise; it is a product line.
Well, that's why
Well-
you said Sanrio.
that's why I said Sanrio, the
is
second
Isn't
most
Hello-
popular
Yeah,
media
that's right.
franchise on Earth.
Which is also Hello Kitty, right?
Yes,
or am I
but
thinking?
what is
Hello
it?
Kitty is part of the Sanrio, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sanrio basically just makes a bunch of cute looking stuff,
Yeah.
and they
And they make a
Market
god ton of money off of it.
yeah, and they market it in whatever way they please, whether that's a television show or a video game or the paper or a
Mhm.
sweatshirt or
Paper on a
literally
sweatshirt.
anything.
Like a newspaper or
Sure, man.
Like
You're gonna give them money for it? They'll do it.
I was thinking, like what do you call that kind of paper that you write on?
Parchment paper?
Is it parchment? That's
notebook paper.
Stationary.
stationery. Thank you. That's the one.
Sorry, parchment paper is for cooking.
Yeah,
Right,
they'll
right.
fucking do that too.
Well, it's for
Yeah,
writing.
they
It just was
probably
for
have.
writing 500 years ago.
I wouldn't be surprised if parchment they had like Sanrio licensed like silicon parchment paper mats.
I'm honestly, given the fact that it is it the highest grossing? Or
Second behind
like
Pokemon.
Second behind Pokemon. Yeah, they probably do that.
And Pokemon is honestly just that same business model, but also on top of the best-selling video games of all time, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like a
Yeah.
7 million episode anime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that. I'm like not in the business of being down about things, but that the Gen 4 remakes just look real bad.
They don't look
Yeah,
great.
they do not look good.
They're looking pretty bad.
They
it doesn't
also they
help
never
that
looked
we're-
good.
They never. No, you're right. I just assumed they would announce anything appealing about them, or
Mhm.
anything would change since they announced them. Like,
Instead, they were just like, what if
8
we got
months
rid
ago.
of one of the best changes we ever made in this franchise?
yeah, and people are honestly like nitpicking them too much, but people always do that. But like, there is absolutely no platinum content in them at all. not even a smidgen. So it is a beat for beat remake of only Diamond and Pearl.
Wow.
Games that people didn't really like that much.
My literal least favorite Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Yes. Because most people, like, even that love Gen 4, love Platinum, not Diamond and Pearl.
They
Yeah.
love Platinum and they love Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Correct.
Soul Silver.
So it's not
It doesn't help that they're also coming off two of the most successful remakes that they ever made. Like,
Well, they're not. I mean, that was
I know, but they're
How
coming
long
off
ago
of
now?
Let's Go Pikachu.
yeah, which honestly probably was very successful. But
yeah, unfortunately,
it
because it was
sold
one of like the
sl-
first games you could get for the well, not one of the first.
Yeah.
games,
It sold.
it was. You're
They,
right.
was
they
it?
sold
Okay.
about 1 million more copies than Splatoon 2, something like that.
Which is
but that in
bonkers.
itself is just a part for part remake of the original games, except it's Pokemon Go instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, except they removed half of the features.
Except they removed the
make
game
Pokemon
part of the game.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And instead, you get this weird fucking nerd as a rival instead of Gary.
Really? God, I got so little into that game that I don't even remember.
Yeah, there's
I
I
own
don't
them.
remember what his name is, but he's
Gary just
like,
spelled with an E instead.
I think it's like Trace or something. Some stupid.
Basketball's Trace Thompson?
Yeah.
That's him.
Isn't it kind of strange that the second generation? No, never mind.
No, go
What were
go
you gonna
ahead.
say?
No,
I'm
I was trying to. I was getting Emerald mixed up, but isn't it kind of funny that like the third game in Diamond and Pearl, both of which are not gems per se. I don't know if you wouldn't call Pearl a gem, but then it's just like let's go back to the precious metals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of strange.
Yeah. Like platinum.
I don't
should
think
have
I've
been
ever
after
really thought
gold and
about
silver.
Yeah, but then like
Yeah,
it's
oh, yeah,
Ruby
but Crystal
Sapphire and
is.
yeah, Crystal doesn't make any sense. Crystal would have gone much better with Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Maybe they make sense in the long term then.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, Crystal probably would have made more sense with Ruby and Sapphire, right?
Pokemon Crystal Chronicles.
Because Emerald is also a.
I think
Yeah.
I associate like Emerald as being more of a Ruby and Sapphire kind of thing.
Yeah. Got any sparkly boys on?
Ooh, I did get a sparkly boy. What is it? Rathian
What's it?
plate.
Yeah, I got my
Fuck.
6th one of those.
I also got a plate.
I didn't get a plate and didn't get a Ruby. I have yet to get a
I-
Ruby myself.
Yeah, I've not gotten rubies. How many hunts have we done? 3? I haven't
Tonight?
gotten any.
3
Yeah.
or 4?
Yeah, I think I got one in the first hunt we did.